Dear students and working accountants, welcome to my Smart Tally Prime YouTube channel. My name is Babu Rao from Hyderabad. First of all, I wish all the viewers of my channel a very happy Pongal season. That is festival season, Sankranti season. Okay, now as I told you in the previous videos, I said I will start my offline and offline classes from 1st of January of this month. But due to some unavoidable circumstances, I am not able to start the classes. And now, after that, this Pongal holidays, that is Sankranti holidays and all these things. So what I decided is, I placed a video also. I fixed up the date to start my online classes as well as offline classes on 23rd January this month. 23rd January, I am going to start online classes as well as offline classes. So if anybody want to attend the classes, you can contact me. My phone number is, my mobile number is given in the, thumbnail of the videos. So you can contact me and we will decide and we will fix up the timings and everything. And offline classes, online classes, anyone can join. And offline classes, mostly it will be useful for the students or working accountants who are in Hyderabad. It is useful. And that I will post the videos again and again also. And that is the date is fixed. Okay. And now, so coming to our topic. Today, our topic of discussion, that is the topic which we are going to discuss today in our Tally Prime is, that is, I will share the screen. It is, see here, what is, well, what, already we know, what is the adjustment of, in the case of BillWise entry or BillWise details, adjustment against the bills, adjustment against the bills or adjustment of bills. In that, see, we have already learned in the previous videos, that is on 8th November 8th November, we discussed about this, what is BillWise entry or BillWise details in Tally Prime and how to maintain the balance bill by bill. And the adjustment of method of adjustment against the bills, there are 4 methods for they totally. There are 4 methods. They are called advance, against reference, new reference, and on reference. So in this, we already discussed on that day in that video, that is on 8th November. Remember, 8th November, new reference and adjusted against reference. New reference and against reference we discussed already. So out of these two, new reference and against reference, these two we discussed, and the balance of advance reference and on account we have to decide. We have to discuss. These two are left. But here in the Tally, they are given as first one advance is given, then against reference, then new reference, then on account. But first of all, we discussed about new reference, then against reference. Today we are going to discuss about only this one. We are going to discuss only the third one. That is, I will come to that. Today we are going to discuss here that other two are advanced reference and on account, but we will discuss only advanced reference today. On account, we will discuss after 2 videos. That is, that there are some reports are there. There are 2 reports. After the reports, if we discuss about this on account, it will be very useful. That's why we are going to discuss only advanced reference now today. Advanced reference today. That is the third one. First one, advanced reference we discuss. New reference and against is completed. Only on reference will be the balance. Okay. And we discussed them. We discussed about these two, and problems also we did. Against reference, new reference here. New reference, against reference. What is meant by new reference? New reference means bill. Reference means bill. Reference means bill. It means when we are selling the goods or purchasing the goods, first we will make the entry with the invoice number or the bill number. That is against new reference. That is called the new reference. So we'll enter the bill against the new bill. That is called new reference. We discussed already. And then for the against the invoice, whether we purchased or we sold, the payment is done by the buyer to the seller. Suppose if we purchase, we will make the payment to the seller. If we sell, the debtors or the customer will pay to us. When making the payments to each other, then against a particular bill, the payment will be made. Already the bills, new bills are entered. On against the bills, we will make the payment. That is called against reference. That's called against reference that we discussed already. Now today we will discuss about advance reference. So what is meant by advance reference? What is meant by advance reference? That we will do, and we will do some problems, some examples, then we will understand easily. That is, I will tell you actually what is meant by advance reference. So new reference means new bill. Against reference means against the reference, new reference which entered already, against the new bills, the payment is made or received, then it is called against a particular bill. That is against reference. What is advance reference? Means sometimes some customers will approach us, some customers will ask us, they will order some goods to us. They will order some goods and they will say some advance. They will pay some advance and they will ask us to supply the goods. After supplying the goods, they say they will promise to make the balance payment. Similarly, we buy, when you are buying the goods, we will pay some, we will order goods with the suppliers and we will make some advance payment. We will make some payment as advance, and then after the goods are supplied by them and the invoice is sent to us afterwards, and then we will make the, it's not a credit sale, it is a credit sale only. We will make the payment after some time, balance amount will pay. So here, what we are going to learn is when the advance is paid, how to make the entry for the advance, and when the invoice is raised, when the goods are supplied by the seller, how, when the invoice is raised, how to adjust the advance, how to adjust the advance against the invoice amount. That's what we are going to learn. And then here we'll take up the one example here, against reference, I mean advance reference. So there is one, Bharat Electronics ordered 5 numbers Sony 20 inches TVs at 22,000 rupees each, at 22,000 each. At 22,000 rupees each, they ordered the TVs and paid an advance of 25,000 rupees toward the order, promising to pay the balance in 4 or 5 days. So they ordered the goods, that is 20 inches Sony TVs, 5 numbers, each one is 22,000, and they paid advance of 25,000 rupees, promising to pay the balance. That is on 31st May. So for that, we have to make entry. So here we'll make the entry. So how do we make the entry? We'll take up voucher for the make recording. We'll go to the voucher. So short key is V. And then now what is happening? Here they are paying advance. They are paying advance of 25,000 rupees. So we are receiving. So I have to take the receipt voucher F6. So click on the right side button bar. Receipt you click or click F6. Okay, F6. Sorry. F6 receipt voucher. So receipt voucher we will click and we will take the date. What is the date? So click F2 31/5/22. So that is the date. And then credit here in the receipt. I already we learned about that all the receipts, accounting receipts, payment receipts, receipt, payment voucher, receipt voucher, all these. The receipt voucher always it starts with credit. Credit means receipt from whom or why you received. Payment means what you paid. So when you are receiving receipt, from whom or why you received, then what you received, check or cash. In the case of payment, what you paid check or cash, what you paid, how you paid, and then why you paid, to whom or why, what is the reason, why you paid or to whom you paid, that will be credit, that will be shown. In the beginning, it will start with what you paid, cash or pay. So in the case of receipt, why you received from a person, or why you received from a person or towards any income. Why you received. Here, received from, how you received? We received advance from Bharat Electronics. So credit will be Bharat Electronics. So I already created that. So if it's not created, you have to create the Bharat Electronics credit. So how much we received advance? 25,000 rupees. So 25,000 rupees advance we received here when you make entry. So this is BillWise details. BillWise details is asking method of adjustment. In the BillWise details, method of adjustments, actually it is showing it is by default it's selected on account. There is no reference here on account, but we have to record this as advance. It is not a new reference. It is not a transaction. No bill is there. So there is no reference. So I have to go to advance. So click advance, and here receipt number there is 2. Receipt number 2 that is showing. But actually for this receipt means if it is to be paid by others, if they are payable, it is amount is payable to us. So we receive from them, then the receipt amount will be entered. But here this is advance. That's why we should not take this number. We should not take this voucher number. So what you have to do is, again advance, you have to take, you can keep 2, you can keep 2 and dash, you can make advance from Bharat Electronics. Like this you have to take, or simply without number, simply you can take advance Bharat Electronics. So we have to take like this. So we have to take like this. So there is no question of credit days. Okay, now like this you have to do. Okay, and then what you pay, what you received cash. If you receive check, we'll write Bank of India. I mean, the check will be deposited in bank. We will write our bank name. And when entering that, it will ask the bank details for the appropriation of their bank. Okay, so their bank details we will give. Now we will start with our bank. Now it is cash. We are taking cash, and then being advance received, or you can write for Sony TV 20 inches, 5 numbers. Okay, and right. So we received advance. Okay, so first one we made advance, and on 1st June sent the ordered goods. So they ordered 5 Sony TVs of 2,000 each. Goods, ordered goods, 5 numbers Sony TVs. We separate the goods, sent the ordered goods, sent to them, and adjust the against received in the invoice. So we adjusted the advance in the invoice. So on 1st June, we have to make the invoice. So for invoice, what sales will write F8 for sales. So invoice number is 10. So our F8 date is 1/6. We change it the date, or you can change the date now. You can now change. You can now also. You can change now also. Now, what is the party name? Bharat Electronics. Already is there. Bharat Electronics. Control A, and always sales account will be under sales ledger will be sales, and then now what you sold? Sony TV 20 inches, 5 numbers. Sony TV 20 inches. Here we previously go down is there. So 5 numbers. 5 numbers. Each one is 22,000 rupees, 1,10,000. Okay, completed. Now that is the total amount. Now if you click to the end, and the total amount, it will be, there is no other item. So on the total amount, now it will ask you BillWise details. It will ask you the BillWise details for Bharat Electronics. Here you see actually is a new reference because we are preparing the invoice. That is why it is asking. It is by default it is showing selected new reference, but we should not go to this. But what we have to do is, first we have to adjust our advance. Then the balance only the new reference. The new reference will be only the balance. So we have to go to against reference. Against which reference advance? Here now we are adjusting advance. Against which reference? Against which number? So against reference you have to take. Against reference you have to take the advance. 10 is the new reference. This is the against reference advance. So against advance. So if you do, total amount it is showing. It's not showing the only advance account. So again click, go to and click back button. Then you can understand. You can see what is the advance amount? 25,000. 25,000. Okay. So 25,000 adjusted. The balance amount will be we have to take as invoice. So now it will come. Now we see it is taking new reference. That is against reference, adjusted the advance. Now the new reference, new invoice number will be, so 10. 10 is the invoice number. the balance will be 20, but the total invoice will be 1,10,000. Out of that, advance is 25,000 rupees, balance payable is 85, total amount is 1,10,000 advance. I mean, invoice is 1,10,000 only, but out of the 25 is adjusted already, received already, adjusted, and the balance 85,000 rupees will be the invoice bill. Okay, now enter. So just not necessary, narration is not necessary. So like this, what we did, see here, first of all, we entered the advance, and then at the time of supply of goods, we adjusted the advance, and then balance as new reference, advance reference. The adjusted advance as advance reference is entered at the time of entering, and then when they're entering the invoice, so that advance reference will be taken into as against reference. First advance reference, then that is adjusted to the bill, so against reference, and then balance will be new reference. Similarly, we take one sale entry also. So on 1st July, ordered to Aruna TV Shopee 10 numbers Sony TV 40 inches at 28,000 rupees each, and paid. We ordered. We ordered. It is we ordered. We ordered we ordered the goods. We ordered the goods. Okay, and then at the end of 28,000, 10 numbers, and paid advance of 50,000 rupees with a promise to pay the balance after delivery within 4-5 days, and the order is accepted by them. They accepted the proposal, that is the advance, they accepted the order. So we have to enter now. Now we have to go to, we are making the payment. So what is the voucher for that? Payment voucher is F5. F5 is payment voucher, and the date is 1/7. So F2 1/7 take, and so here I told you already. See, in the case of receipt, first it starts with credit, why you received, from whom or why you received. In the case of payment, what you paid, cash or check. So in this case, debit, when the payment, sorry. No. Sorry. In this payment also, in the receipt, from whom you received or why you received. In the case of payment, whom you paid or why you paid, then how you paid, cash or thing. So now whom you paid now? You see, who paid to, what is the name of the party? Aruna TV Shopee. See, Aruna TV Shopee is there already. Aruna TV Shopee debit, how much? 50,000 rupees we paid. 50,000 we paid. Here we have to take it as advance. Advance, here also don't take number. Advance to whom? Aruna TV Shopee. Okay. Advance we paid 50,000 rupees. We paid cash only. Now, if nothing is given, it is taken as cash. So why you received in that? How you paid? So cash is paid. So being advance paid for TV or for Sony TV 40 inches, 10 numbers. 10 numbers. Okay. Advance paid. Okay. Now, you see, on 2nd July, Aruna TV Shopee delivered ordered TVs and sent invoice with goods. So they delivered the ordered TVs. Now what you'll do? We will post the purchase invoice. Now second. So now second it is purchase. Purchase means F9. F9, and what their invoice number is not given. Take it as, for example, 002, their invoice number. Then name is Aruna Shopee, Aruna TV Shopee is supplier, Aruna TV Shopee. Then already for purchase, always purchase account. And then what you purchased? Sony TVs 40 inches. Sony TV 40 inches, we kept it in, go down, for example, 10 numbers. How much is each one? Is 28,000 rupees. So 2,08,000 rupees. Okay. Now it will ask now it will come down and go enter. Now it will ask you the reference number. That is BillWise details, method of adjustment. So this is already, we received advance. Again, go to against reference. See, already advance is there. So advance, see here, advance. So that advance you have to adjust. And what is the advance paid? See that 50,000. 50,000 rupees advance paid, and then balance will be the against reference, new reference, the bill number. See, not then like this. In the case of sales, the sales number is the invoice number. In the case of purchases, that is only serial number, supplier invoice number, because for each supplier will give a different bill, not in serial number. That is why their bill will be entered there. That will come here. Suppose if you don't have any, supplier invoice number you don't give, then it will take the serial number that will be taken by default. Now it is already given number, so it is taking. So 50 total is 280. So out of that, 50 is advance paid. So new reference is 230. Why it is like this? Because if you go to the account, it will show in the ordinary way. But why should we make like this? Like that we will learn when you see other reports. When you see the reports, I will tell you. Here the invoice is 280. In the reports, it will, in the balance in the account, it will show all the entries. But in the reports, it will show, see here the invoice is 280. But in the report, it will show only 230. Okay, now. So this is purchases. So like this, against reference, we already know. New reference, we know. Now, advance reference. So in the case of advance reference, what to do? First, we have to make entry for advance. The against we have to take as advance reference, we have to take not new reference. We have to take as advance reference. We take advance, and instead of taking the receipt number or payment number, we have to give it some name. We'll give it as advance so and so party. That's all. And then that is over. And then while making the entry for the purchase or sale, and at the time of entering that one, when it is asking the method of adjustment, then you have to go to the against reference, not new reference, against reference, and you have to adjust that against reference. We have to take that is against reference and take the advance number. That is what is advance reference already given. So that select that advance reference. So against reference, select the advance reference number. Select that number, and that we have given as advance so and so company. Select that one and give that advance amount. And then the next line, it will ask you, by default, it will ask you the new reference. So that new reference will be the invoice number. So that new reference and the balance amount will be the new reference, and make the entries like this. So, okay. Now, in this case, we have two parties. So Bharat Electronics and TV Shopee. So that we will check out. See here. We'll go to the ledger D, alter, display more reports, accounts, ledger, T. Here, Bharat Electronics. You see here. First, we received advance on 31st May. 31st May, we received advance, and on 1st June, we made sales. We made 1,10,000, and the balance is 85,000 rupees. Here, the new reference is also here. Here, the new reference, against reference, and that is the new reference is also 85,000 rupees. That is the actual amount. So that is showing the balance. Another one is Aruna TV Shopee. So if you go to Aruna TV Shopee, see here. This is the old one that I will hide that, because that is the old entry. So Control R will be used to hide a transaction, to hide a line. We have to do. And again, you have to show, that means Control U, unhide. Unhide, we have to Control U for hiding, Control R. So these are the two transactions. First, we paid advance when we are purchasing. We paid advance of 50,000 rupees to TV Shopee. Okay. And then that is to 50,000 rupees. And then we purchase the goods. The purchase bill is 2,80,000. 10 into 28,000. 10 TVs into 28,000. 2,80,000. Already that 50 is adjusted here. 50 is, see here, against reference. Against reference advance adjusted 50. And then new reference is 230 only. So that 230 is the balance it is showing. 230 is the balance it is showing. So like this. So this is with the help of this new reference, against reference, and advance reference, where when you are checking up or reviewing the reports of the debtors and creditors, then these will be very useful. In the coming videos, we will learn that. Okay. So with this advanced reference is completing. I am completing the advanced reference. And the other one is on account. This on account we will learn afterwards. This on account we will learn afterwards, because Because see here, after that, there are two reports. You have to see two reports, two types of reports. After the learning about the reports, then if you discuss about this on account, it will be very helpful. We can be very easily we can understand. Okay, because there are different situations. In the case of new reference, only in one situation, buying the new bill. Against bills, payment, making payment against the bill amount. And advance, when advance is paid, this one. But on account, there are different situations when we enter the on account we take as on account. There are different situations. Because of these different situations, if we learn this, discuss after discussing the reports, if we see that, we can understand very well. Because in the reports, this on account amount will not be shown sometimes. Okay, that's why it will not show. Then how to show that? All this we will learn. Okay, so with this, we stop this topic today. This is completed. And now I will one request to you, please, all the persons who have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon and select all, so that you will get all the notifications, notifications for all the videos which I upload every day. Okay, and then you share with all your friends as well as any others who want to learn Tally Prime. Even working accountants already working with Tally ERP9, they want to learn Tally Prime. With all these people, you just share the channel. And while watching these videos, please watch the video till the end of the video. Don't skip in the middle. If you skip the balanced topic, you cannot understand. So you watch the video till the end, and at the end of the video, if the video is good, you just click the like button and like the video. And your idea about this video, as well as any problem or any doubt, if you are not able to understand anything, you just view the video again. Once again, you can see the video. Even then, if you have doubt or you cannot understand, just you post that your problem in the comment section. Then I can understand. I will try to solve the problem. Okay. And then when you are watching the videos, you watch the videos in the same order in which I am uploading. Today one I am uploading English. Day after tomorrow again English. One day Telugu and English. So today English, again day after tomorrow again English. And another 2 days again. Like this. Only in the serial order. So in the serial order, you watch the videos. Any language. In Telugu, in serial order. Or in English, in serial order. If you learn, you will get very good knowledge. You get expert knowledge. And you will become expert accountants. If you see one video today, and tomorrow if you leave some videos and go to some other place after 4 or 5 videos, if you see, the subject matter will be completely different. Completely different. That is why you follow the videos in the same order. Because I made the videos in a systematic way. So in the systematic way also, you have to learn, then you will become a good accountant. Will get expert knowledge and will become good accountants. So I wish all get good knowledge and become expert accountants. And one more thing, I told you already in the beginning, I am starting the online and offline classes from 23rd January. That is 23rd of this month. I am starting. My number is given in I posted videos also. Again tomorrow, again I will post the video. In the videos, thumbnail, I gave my mobile number also. You can contact me, we'll discuss, and the fees will be comparatively, compared to the institutes, my fees will be less, but the knowledge which you get will be very high in my case, because in the institutes, what they do is they take up the classes, okay, but they will fix some time. 30 days, 45 days like that. And within that time frame, they will hurriedly, they will complete the syllabus, complete the one. In such case, what they do is they will skip some topics. But in my case, I cover each and every topic. It's not a matter of time, because I will fix up for 45 days. But it may extend to 60 days also, because I have to give you the good knowledge from basic to advanced. Total knowledge I will give without skipping a single topic. In the institutes, many topics will be skipped by them. And also sometimes, some topics, they will not take up the topic completely. They will explain just theory, what is meant by that, what is meant by this, what is the meaning and what is that. Like that, they will say, and how to enter in the accounts and all these things they will say. They will not show, they will not make the entries, or they will not show the entries, how to make the entries in Tally Prime directly. Mostly QRMP scheme, one thing is there, composition scheme is there, composition dealer, QRMP, reverse charging mechanism, and all these are there. These things, and ITC, the ITC is a very good subject, good topic, but most of the accountants as well as the auditors, consultants, they are working with GST also. Many people, they have doubts still, they cannot understand fully. They have doubt regarding the ITC and all this and everything. But I will clear everything to you, and I will take up and I will complete every topic. I will not skip any topic. Okay, so decide yourself. And offline, online classes, okay, anybody can join from anywhere. And offline classes, the people in Hyderabad, it will be useful. And mostly 99%, I am going to start the offline class, that is classroom class in Kokatpalli. I'm in Kokatpalli. It's in Kokatpalli Housing Board Colony, main road. The metro station is there, just next to the metro station. Just from the metro station, there will be board also. And next to the, just to see outside, the building will be available. That is, you can see the building, institutes. So next to the metro station, the institute is there. There you can, I'm going to start the offline classes. Okay, very good. Classroom as well as lab and everything. You can take, you can practice in the class itself. When I am taking up the class, you can understand, and immediately in the lab for at least half an hour or 1 hour, you can, the same topic, you can practice that in my presence. Because if you have any doubts, just immediately I can clear the doubt. Like that, you can practice. And after going home, the same topic, at least 3-4 times you have, because today is 3-4 times you have to practice that. So if you practice more and more, you will get a very good knowledge. Okay, so I wish all of you get very good knowledge, expert knowledge, and become expert accountants. So wish you all the best. Thank you. Good night. Bye.